It's your boy, Mr. Derek, back in the building. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, so this day is my day of venting. Please just go with me. Just go with me. All right. I've been seeing some things. And I just want to talk about this. And I have experienced this, and this is a relationship thing. I have experienced things where people really, this is going to be short, where people really think they, I don't know if they think they're taking you for granted, or they think you don't see things, they think you're not listening, or they just think you're a dummy. I don't know. I just don't know. But I have been seeing things that have been so mind-boggling because I'm a fast thinker, and I'm usually 10 steps ahead usually when it comes to relationships and many other things. I'm usually 10 steps ahead because I can't stop thinking. Those are people that are in the zodiac world. I am a Gemini, and you can read about the Geminis and they will tell you we be on it. We be on it, and we're air signs. So I see things. I see how some of these women are moving. When they want to date or they don't want to date, or act they act curious about you, but then they want to change the game and make you chase them. They'll put it out there and show you they're interested, and then they'll change the game on you, pull back, and then expect you to chase. Man, if you don't stop. Nah, if you don't stop. What? Nah. Ain't nobody chasing. Now, I would say back in the day, I would say a good 10 years back. Yeah, maybe a good 10 years back. Maybe 13, 15 years back, maybe. But as the time has progressed, men are no longer chasing. It's not necessary anymore. And I've seen this in many countries. I've seen this in many countries. Nobody wants to be chasing. We're into cooperation, not chasing. Like, knock it off. Like, who's chasing? Nobody wants that anymore. For what? It's like, if we're on the same page, let's be on the same page. But I'm not calling you up for a date, or we get to know each other, we start talking to each other, and then all of a sudden you don't reciprocate what the energy you've been putting out. So now it's time to go to the next level. It's time to go from A to B to C. It's time to get to that C level. you know, Move this thing a little bit further, up the ladder. We're not talking about sex here. We're just talking about moving up the ladder, getting to know each other. And it seems to be it's this chase mentality. I don't know if it's videos. I don't know what it is, but this chase mentality is bananas. Now, I'm sure some young guys will go for it, but an older man like myself, shit, who? No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's too many. And I mean too many. Too many. Like, literally, you can go outside and just like what's this chase game? It's like, it's either you with it or you not. Period. I don't want to play the game of maybe, maybe not. But for me, how I work, I usually am 80, 90%, even higher, 95% before I even make a move. I'm already watching, seeing what's happening. Before I even make a move, I'm watching. And I'm peeping. I might watch for a month just to peep her, see what's happening with her, see how she really moved. You know what I'm saying? Because, in that first week, maybe she caught your eye, maybe you caught her eye, and then, that second week, y'all actually lock eyes together. You say, okay, 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 okay. But still, you don't know yet. So you still got to peep game. You still got to watch to see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So if you see her, whether it's at the laundry room, whether it's at work, whether it's at a restaurant, whether it's their neighbors, you gotta peep how they move. And that's how I am. So I won't make that move until I know damn near 100% that I'm in. Or I'm not wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting my time. It's, mm-mm, mm-mm. But now, here's the catch. Here's the catch. Once I make that move, I have already maybe spoken to you about something, maybe asked you about your family, maybe I asked you about what you like to eat, maybe I asked you about do you exercise or have you ever traveled? I mean, I've said something to lead you into where I'm going, where we could go. You understand what I'm saying? And if all that pans out to be on a higher positive, you know what I'm saying, than a lower positive, then I'll see myself moving slowly to that let's go out or let's exchange numbers or whatever. Okay. Something like that, moving to more personal contact. You understand what I'm saying? So at that point, to me, there should be no pullback. It should be all reciprocal at that point. There should be no pullback. But once you pull back, but now I make the move, and then say we exchange numbers, right? And then I call or you call or whatever, right? And then we talking, and then we get to the point of let's go meet. And then it's like, oh, I'm busy or I got to do this, I got to do that. I'm done. I'm done. Done. I ain't wasting no time. You hear me? I don't care if you're telling the truth. I don't care if you're telling a lie. I'm done. I'm done. Because to me, I've already invested 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in what is it? What's the old word? Courting you. I've already invested that long. And you have seen that. You have seen that. And you see how I move. So at that point, you say no or I'm busy and you don't follow it up with let's do this on this day. Oh, I'm done. Ain't there is no coming back. I don't give a damn if you shit, fine as May wine. Who? You can be the finest thing since sliced bread. I don't give a bleep 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 bleep. Shit. What? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Cause to me, you plan. You plan or you're Susie Choosy. You say, and them Susie Choosy, see, they'll go through man to man to man to man to man. They just like to flirt. They just like to say no. They don't even know why they say no. They just say no for no reasons. They love to feel the control, the power of the no. Man, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Hell no. But I don't get it. I don't get where people are going with this. Women are going with this thing at this day and time. Men really have major options, and I don't care what nobody say. Women don't have the options that men have. Yes, women have many, many options for men who want to be with them more sexually. But marriage material, absolutely not. Women want to marry men. Men don't necessarily want to get married. Period. Women want to marry men. You can say what you want to say, but that's the real deal. Women want to marry men. Women want to have families. Yes, there are some men who want to have families, such as myself. I like to have a family, such as myself. But rushing to get married ain't on my agenda. Ain't on my agenda. We can connect and see how that works. Oh, but we ain't walking down the aisle just to walk down the aisle, so my friends can see. Oh, hell no. We ain't doing that. So the chase is ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Now, I will say, in my travels, that is one of the things that I have learned. I have learned how to adapt. I have learned how to adapt with different norms of different societies, you know, and women that I have dated tend to adapt to my world as well. And we do just fine. I don't have any problems at all. But I have seen, and I've been hit on. You know, I've flirted with women, women have flirted with me, but I have seen over the years the pullback. And it's to me, it's mind boggling. It's just mind boggling. Like, do you want to date or you don't want to date? You know, but then a guy can come up to you today, and you say, okay, let's go. But then a guy who takes his time with you, it's, I'm not so sure. It doesn't, it makes no sense, makes no sense to me, you know? And I could be way off, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not. And I know they have to be choosy. They have to be wise on who they pick as to be, you know, the proper suitor. I get it. I get it. But to the ladies, if a man has taken that time to do the things that I'm saying, I think he likes you a little bit more than you can see. Can see, you know, and he's putting more effort than you actually are giving him credit for. And older men, not going to waste their time. Not going to waste their time. So I don't know how to put that. I can't put sugar on that. I can't put sugar on that. It's just what it is. But anyway, I'm glad y'all here with me. Y'all let me rant a little bit. Y'all let me rant a little bit. So I'll talk to y'all later. You know what I'm saying?